In a faraway land, beyond the golden deserts and deep blue seas, there was an ancient lamp hidden in a forgotten cave. This was no ordinary lamp. Inside it lived a powerful genie named Zafar, who had spent centuries granting wishes to those who found the lamp. But Zafar had a secret. He didn't want to be a genie anymore. He longed to be free. For hundreds of years, Zafar had served greedy kings, selfish merchants, and foolish adventurers. Each time someone rubbed the lamp, he appeared in a swirl of blue smoke, ready to grant 3 wishes. Yet no one ever wished for his freedom. They only cared about gold, power, or love. And so, trapped inside the lamp, he remained, waiting for the next master. One day, a 25-year-old young man named Rafi stumbled upon the cave while wandering through the desert. He was poor but kind-hearted, with eyes full of wonder. His clothes were tattered, and his sandals were worn out from years of hardship. Despite his struggles, he always carried a hopeful spirit. As he explored the cave, he tripped over something buried in the sand. He brushed off the dust and found the old lamp. Curiously, he rubbed it, and in an instant, Zafar appeared, towering above him. "I am Zafar, the great genie of the lamp," he boomed. "You have 3 wishes. Choose wisely." Rafi's eyes widened in amazement. He had heard stories of genies but never believed they were real. "Are you really a genie?" Rafi asked. "Yes, indeed, and I can grant you anything your heart desires," Zafar said with a forced smile. Rafi thought for a moment. Unlike others, he didn't crave riches or power. He looked up at Zafar and noticed the sadness in his glowing eyes. "Genie, what would you wish for if you had a choice?" Rafi asked. Zafar was taken aback. No one had ever asked him this before. He hesitated, then sighed. "I would wish to be free," he admitted softly. "I have been trapped in this lamp for centuries, serving others. I dream of feeling the sun on my skin, of walking among people without being summoned." Rafi's heart filled with sympathy. "Then I wish for your freedom," he declared. The cave trembled, and the lamp glowed with a golden light. Zafar gasped as the magic that bound him shattered. His swirling smoke form transformed into a human body. He touched his hands, felt his heartbeat, and tears filled his eyes. I am free," he whispered in disbelief. Zafar knelt before Rafi. "You are the kindest soul I have ever met. Thank you, but you still have 2 wishes left." Rafi smiled. "I don't need anything else. Your happiness is enough for me." Overwhelmed with gratitude, Zafar decided to use his magic one last time. He waved his hand, and suddenly Rafi's torn clothes turned into fine garments. His empty pockets filled with gold, and his small village transformed into a prosperous town. "This is my gift to you, young master," Zafar said. "May you live a life full of joy." But before leaving, Zafar took out a small, beautifully crafted flute and handed it to Rafi. "This flute is special," he said. "Whenever you are in danger or need help, play it, and I will come to your aid. No matter where I am, I will always hear it. You have freed me, and now I am your friend forever." Rafi held the flute close, touched by the gesture. "Thank you, Zafar. I will cherish this forever." And with that, Zafar set off on a new journey, free at last. But he was no longer just a genie, he was Rafi's eternal friend. Rafi watched him disappear into the horizon, knowing that he had not only freed a genie, but gained a lifelong companion. From that day on, Rafi was known as the man who freed the genie, a legend passed down for generations. And somewhere, in a distant land, Zafar lived the life he had always dreamed of, free and happy. But whenever Rafi needed him, all he had to do was play the flute, and his friend would return, ready to stand by his side.